next day, Raj kept his promise. He went to town and bought new clothes for Maya, including a beautiful pair of shoes. He could see how happy she was, and it warmed his heart to know that he was finally giving her something she deserved. When Raj came home with the new clothes, Leela was furious. "Raj, what are you doing? She doesn't need new clothes. Priya is the one who deserves them, not Maya." Raj stood firm. "No, Leela. I've seen how hard Maya works, and I realize now that I haven't been fair to her. She deserves the best, just like anyone else." Leela didn't like it, but she couldn't argue with Raj. He was finally standing up for Maya, and that made her angry. But Raj didn't care anymore. He knew that Maya's happiness was more important than keeping the peace with Leela. Maya beamed with happiness as she put on her new clothes and shoes. For the first time in a long while, she felt truly special. She looked at her father, who smiled back at her with pride. "Thank you, Papa," she said, hugging him tightly. Raj hugged her back, feeling a sense of relief. He knew that he had done the right thing. Leela's jealousy grew stronger as she watched Maya shine with her new clothes and shoes. She couldn't stand the idea of Maya getting more attention than her daughter Priya, so she came up with a plan to humiliate Maya. One day, Leela told Raj that Maya needed to go to the farthest end of the market again to sell the fish. She suggested that it would be better for Maya to work in a less busy spot, away from everyone. Leela wanted Maya to be tired and discouraged, so she wouldn't be able to enjoy the festival or any future events. Raj hesitated, but ultimately agreed. He trusted Leela, and he didn't realize how hurtful her actions were. Maya, however, said nothing. She simply nodded and took the basket of fish to the farthest corner of the market. When Karen saw Maya alone, he immediately came over to help her. "Maya, why are you over here by yourself?" he asked. Maya smiled faintly. "Leela thinks I should work here," she replied. Karen was upset. He could see how unfairly Maya was being treated. He couldn't stand to see her work so hard while others took advantage of her kindness. "Maya," Karen said firmly, "you shouldn't have to work like this. You're too kind and too beautiful to be treated this way. I want to help you." Maya's heart fluttered at his words, but she tried to hide her feelings. She wasn't sure what Karen meant, but she appreciated his kindness more than she could express. As the days passed, Karen continued to visit Maya at the market. He would bring her a little snack, help her with the heavy baskets, and talk with her while she worked. Maya was grateful for his kindness, but she also felt a little confused. She had never had someone care for her so much, especially not someone like Karen, who seemed to have everything: youth, strength, and the freedom to live without so many responsibilities. One evening, after they had finished selling fish at the market, Karan walked Maya back to her house. The sun was setting, and the sea was calm. The sky was painted with warm hues of pink and orange. "Why do you help me so much, Karen?" Maya asked as they walked slowly along the path. Karen smiled, looking out at the sea. "Because I see the way you work, Maya. I see how hard you try every day and how you never complain. Not many people are like that, and I admire you for it." Maya felt a warmth in her chest. She hadn't expected such kindness, and it touched her deeply. "I don't mind the hard work. I do it for my father," she said quietly. Karen looked at her. "I know, but you deserve more than just hard work. You deserve happiness, Maya. You deserve someone who will make sure you're treated well. You deserve the best, and I'd like to be the one to help give you that." Maya felt her heart race. She didn't know what to say. She was used to keeping her feelings inside, but Karen's words made her feel something new, a feeling she couldn't quite explain. The evening ended with them saying goodnight, but Maya couldn't stop thinking about Karen's words. Did she deserve the best? And could Karen be the one to give it to her? The next day, Leela noticed that Karen had been spending more time with Maya. She had been watching from a distance, and her jealousy was building up inside her. She had always resented the bond between Raj and Maya, and now Karen was adding to it. Leela couldn't bear the thought of Maya finding happiness, or someone who cared for her. She believed Priya should be the one to have all the attention and admiration. When Raj came home that evening, Leela confronted him angrily. "Raj, I've seen what's going on between Maya and that fisherman. You need to do something about it." Raj was surprised. "What do you mean, Leela?" "Karen has been nothing but kind to Maya. He's just helping her with the work at the market." Leela's voice rose. "It's more than that, Raj. He's paying her too much attention. Don't you see? Maya is trying to get him to like her, to take her away from us." Raj shook his head, confused. "Leela, that's not true. Maya is a good girl. She's just a hard-working young woman, and Karen respects that." Leela's face twisted with anger. "You don't understand. She's trying to take away what should be Priya's. You need to stop this before it gets worse." Raj's mind was in turmoil. He loved Maya, and he wanted the best for her, but he didn't want to create more problems in his marriage with Leela. He felt torn between his daughter and his wife. But deep down, Raj knew that Leela's words were coming from a place of jealousy, not concern for the family, and it made him uneasy. Months passed, and the town's festival was once again just around the corner. The air was filled with excitement. The streets were lined with colorful decorations, and the whole town was buzzing with activity. Everyone was talking about the upcoming dances and games. Maya had been working harder than ever, helping Raj with the fish and doing all the chores around the house. But this time, something was different. She had new clothes, thanks to her father, and she was starting to feel a little more hopeful about her life. Karen had also been visiting more often, and their bond was growing stronger. Maya didn't know if she was ready to admit it, but she felt something more than friendship for him. She enjoyed being with him, talking to him, and laughing with him. For the first time in a long while, she felt seen. Raj, noticing how much Maya had changed, decided to surprise her. He didn't want her to miss out on the joy of the festival, and he knew how hard she had worked all year. He gave her money to buy new shoes for the occasion, telling her to pick something beautiful that she would love. Maya was stunned. "Papa, I don't need new shoes. I'm fine with the old ones." Raj smiled. "You deserve the best, Maya. Don't you ever forget that." Maya's heart swelled with gratitude. She had never felt so loved and valued. With a smile, she went to town and picked out a pair of soft, elegant shoes that she had always admired, but never thought she could afford. On the day of the festival, she wore her new shoes with her best dress. She felt nervous, but excited. As she walked into the square, people turned to look at her, admiring the way she carried herself. Karan was waiting near the dance floor, and when he saw Maya, his eyes lit up. "You look beautiful, Maya," Karen said with a warm smile. Maya blushed and thanked him, feeling a flutter in her chest. The music started to play, and the dancers took their places. Karen held out his hand to her. "Will you dance with me, Maya?" Maya hesitated for a moment, but then took his hand. They danced together, their movements in sync, as the crowd watched in awe. Maya felt light on her feet, her heart full of joy. This was a moment she would remember forever. Leela, watching from the side, was furious. She couldn't stand seeing Maya so happy. She had planned to make sure Maya felt humiliated, but now it seemed like Maya was shining in front of everyone, especially Karen. Leela's jealousy boiled over, and she decided to take matters into her own hands. She didn't care what it took. She wanted to break Maya and keep her from getting too close to Karen. That evening, Leela told Raj that Maya had been out of line, dancing in front of everyone. "She's too much, Raj. I don't like the way people are looking at her. She's trying to get all the attention, just like she did with Karen." Raj was tired of hearing Leela's complaints. He had seen how Maya had worked so hard and how she had been treated unfairly for so long. He wasn't going to let Leela's jealousy get in the way of his daughter's happiness anymore. "Enough, Leela," Raj said firmly. "Maya deserves to be happy. She's not doing anything wrong. And if you can't accept that, then we have a bigger problem." Leela was stunned by Raj's words. For the first time, she saw that her manipulation wasn't working. Raj was standing up for Maya, and it made her furious, but she couldn't argue with him. She knew that Raj's love for Maya was real, and that scared her. The events of the festival marked a turning point for Maya and Karen. Their bond had only grown stronger, and Maya's life seemed to be shifting towards something brighter. Her father had supported her, and she had gained the confidence to stand up for herself. Karen, too, had made his feelings clear, and Maya began to realize that she had feelings for him too. But Leela's bitterness and jealousy remained a problem. The tension between her and Raj was growing, and Maya knew it couldn't continue much longer. As the story progresses, Maya will face more challenges, but she will also find the strength to make the right decisions for her future. And with Karen by her side, she begins to see a life full of love, respect, and hard-earned happiness.